you grow up and you know that reading is a punishment, and so you wouldn't even want to go into farming because you know that reading is a punishment. And what happens in our schools? They will tell you to go and read.
Yeah.
As what? As punishment.
So it's on African to beat your child. This is coming from Seun Kuti. He reflects on his childhood.
African child. You want to train an African child without what?
An African child can be like a male goat. Without a stick, it won't stick.
You don't know.
So he says it's on African. It says it's on African to beat your child.
My uncle lashed me some ahimachibi pa.
The one that they put water on you before. I said that when they sprinkle water on you before.
I tell you, ahimachi.
And then the lashes will come. You'll never forget it.
Ahimachi. It be that time where you sleep, then they sweet you.
They target you. When you reach your peak.
But that thing, actually, it was a bad thing.
It was a bad thing. They straighten you. Next time,
no,
if you
but was it supposed like health wise?
My own happened at the dormitory. You know, when you wake up at 4 a.m., you're supposed to sweep. It's 5, 6 that you go and take your shower. And to be smart, and because I didn't like sharing bathroom with people when I was in school, so I quickly go into the bathhouse to shower. Then I come out and then I sweep. So after that, I just dust my legs and then I go to the school block to prevent me from being late. And our house mistress by then was like this. Was like the cameras. When she's coming, you hear she's coming. You won't see she's coming. She's like that. You won't see she's coming. I was in the shower. Shazi. Open the shower. The bath and then the lashes were coming. And then she has shut the door like this. So he says, this type of it is me and you there. Who dies? Just chuck that and the water is falling on me and she's lashing.
Yeah, Charlie.
I came out with beautiful roses on my thighs.
So
meaning as an African, what do you need to do to your child?
I think you don't have to go to the extreme.
Some people really do.
Some people do.
You're a teacher. I know there are rules when it comes to...
Even now that you're not supposed to flog any child
because some people do it bad. You know, the other time we had this conversation where the teacher had to
been abolished. So if you're a teacher, you do that at your own risk.
But Christian, you and I know that it's only Montessori they don't cane. But when you go to Kwame Atta, they'll cane you.
Some teachers, I know a lot of teachers who have stopped.
Kwame Atta MA.
Don't use my male name to be doing that. What's Kwame Atta?
You see, I don't know, but this caning, it's a dicey thing, and some people they can correct them, and some people they go wayward even though there is cane around.
That is when you overdo it. What's a financial? You now Bonam is here, and there, oh, yeah, about Brunin to obey.
But if you say caning, is that what is not an African thing?
It's on African to beat your child.
So the beating can be in different forms and things. So I don't know which of the beatings he's talking about.
This one he was specific with, school
meeting. Okay, so. Even school, corporal punishment has been abolished. But I also have a problem with when a child, is punished and you tell the person that they should go and read or scrub. So you grow up and you know that reading is a punishment. And so you wouldn't even want to go into farming because you know that reading is a punishment. And what happens in our schools? They will tell you to go and read.
Yeah.
As what? As punishment. Go and scrub as punishment. But under normal circumstance, reading should not be punishment. Under normal circumstance, scrubbing should not be punishment because cleanliness is very good. But in schools, people are...
it's not supposed to be punishment, but then this one, you overdo it. So I remember
No,
this thing.
I'm not even looking. I'm not talking about what he has said.
No. What you're saying that weeding is not a punishment, but on a normal day you have to weed. In school, you will read, you will scrap. But when it gets to punishment, you overdo it. Inti say, I had an normally you have to read or scrap. This time you're going to read or scrap the whole building. You understand?
So I think we can have a very proper conversation around this one. But saying it is not an African, I don't know if when growing up, I wasn't a bad person though, but at one point in time you need to be corrected for doing something. So you get it. My uncle will not spare you.